Few hiccups,
Part
take 2.
3. Part 2. Okay.
Hi, I'm Jelle.
Hi, I'm Bram.
Few hiccups, take 3.
Hi, I'm Bram.
Hi, I'm Jelle.
So, with a few hiccups.
We're going to be talking about...
A few hiccups.
Ah, I get the joke. That's funny.
Yeah.
But why are we going to be talking about hiccups?
Hiccups is a mnemonic to help you with exploratory testing.
Exploratory testing. So my job usually involves going to customers and telling them, you need to automate your testing, that's the time saver. Exploratory testing is very, very hard to automate. I would say at the current time, don't even try it.
Don't try it, no.
So this is the manual testing.
This is the manual testing. It's experience-based testing. It's what gets it's left over after you did all the boring stuff. So your tests that you want to automate and can automate, you should automate.
And you'd call that boring? Agree to disagree.
I like writing code as much as the next guy, but
so a mnemonic to help with expertise-based exploratory testing.
Exactly. So it's written down here what it is, and it helps you. It gives you a structure. It gives you a guideline what to test in a website. So it's not very explicit most of the time.
Okay, so good. If I would start exploratory testing, I would go. Let's say that I'd start testing this website. I'd be like, well, let's click on all the buttons at the top, the menu. Let's see if I get an error page, or maybe if I double click something, we'll try to send this form twice. I'll use my developer expertise of knowing what can go wrong.
Exactly.
Programmatically.
And you can take it a step further. You can look at this page, for example, and see if all the buttons are the right color, and if they have the right symbol, and if all the links are not only work but are also
okay. But now
there.
You're starting to mention a whole lot of subjective stuff, and that's going to be hard unless I have a mnemonic.
Like few hiccups.
Okay, so
that gives you a structure, a guideline. Think along with to test your system under test.
So it guides your focus in exploratory testing.
To start with the random C, comprehensive coverage. So is everything covered? Go systematically through your website. If you go to the first page, there's 5 links. If you go to the second page, is there also 5 links? Maybe there are 4, maybe 6. That's inconsistent.
Yeah.
It guides your exploration. It invokes your think creatively. Double click, you said it, that's creative thinking. So it helps you do all these kind of things.
Okay, so these are like we're looking at now, this is like how hiccups is intended to help. Like this, they promise that this mnemonic helps you with these kinds of stuff, but there's no actual H. I'm expecting H stands for this, I stands for this. Can you
we can do it. Yeah, the H stands for history, for example. The I is for image. You can read along. Comparable products, claims.
Yeah,
it's a whole list.
Yeah,
you have to be conscious about them. Don't use them all the time.
All right.
So make your test plan based on these mnemonics, and after a while you get used to them and pick up on certain things that you need to do.
It's not a checklist.
It's not a checklist. It's definitely not a checklist. It's not. You cannot use it every time, everywhere.
But it's basically a mental.
It's a mental structure to help you, guide you, and to move you along your efforts. Of course, you can report about this, but don't say purposes are these, and I tested this and this. That's not going to help. It's going to help you do the things, but not
for instance, the website you showed earlier. That's our website. You should visit it.
Yeah.
But there's a clear purpose there, because we're trying to convince everyone that they might need our help with building quality, exciting software, business critical. I'm throwing a few marketing terms in there, but the site has a very clear purpose.
Yeah.
Which means that my exploratory testing should basically, that's what it's saying, right? My exploratory testing should shift towards taking that purpose into account. That's...
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
No, and the behavior and the risks and everything. So
it's still hard.
It's still hard. Yeah. It's really hard. There's a few hiccups in the presentation. and wonder if you spotted them. There's a few inconsistencies. This mnemonic helps you detect these.
Okay.
Up to you to spot them.
Yeah.
They probably have.
Enjoyed that small puzzle. Well, we thank you and say bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.